Welcome back, fighters. This is 5-1 Games. Due to having to push the share button twice to record and stop recording, last time I didn't do it correctly, so I lost all my gameplay. So we are hallucinating the Joker. He's back, but because uh, we uh, we see that Batman has some people who are affected with his blood in containment cells. Uh, Barbara got kidnapped, and we flash back to the killing joke when she got paralyzed. And now Catwoman is being held by the Riddler in the Riddler challenges. So I think that's about it. Come fight with me. So, oh, it didn't save apparently. I have to do all that again.
Batman?
Saved.
That had better be you.
Keep still. Are you okay?
Perfect.
That's good.
What little girl doesn't dream of being bait for her strapping Dark Knight?
We're leaving.
You might be, but I'm not.
Ah, both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can scrape from Gotham's utterly uninspired underbelly. Why rely on others for help when you can design, program, engineer, and manufacture it yourself?
Be my guest. Take it out.
What a pair you make. Together, you're just competent enough to survive. Enjoy it while it lasts, Dark Knight. I have more in store for you than hitting things.
Now.
No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night. You see, Dark Knight, this feisty felonious feline has been fitted with a shiny new collar. With each challenge you complete, you'll get one little key. Collect every key and the kitty goes free. Remove it too soon and the kitty goes boom! Well, don't just stand there, Dark Knight. Take that rocket-fueled roadster of yours and make your way to the Cauldron Train Yard. My first test is waiting.
I'll come back for you. Stay here.
I'm wearing a bomb. Batman. Of course I'm staying here. Don't keep me waiting.
Sir, I've regained control of the bridges.
Good work. I'll contact you when I'm in position at Mercy Bridge.
Well, Batman, old boy, this is quite the... Isn't it? Do you save the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped, or the incompetent friend who got herself kidnapped? Personally, I go see Eddie's latest contrived death gauntlet. I'm sure he went to a lot of trouble. Besides, you can't save all of Barbara. I killed half of her already.
A challenge in the Cauldron Train Yard. Fine, Nigma. I'll play your games and I'll win. Selina's life depends on it.
gotta say that it is good to be back. Gotham just wasn't the same without me, was it? I mean, Scarecrow's the biggest bad guy in town. Woo-hoo! Not for long.
We're tracking militia tanks. Kingston District, over.
Huh.
You know, Hugo Strange used to lecture us like Scarecrow, but he sent food packages too, you know?
Also, I have a cold, so that's why I'm clearing my throat and cough.
Can you believe it? I was in Blackgate,
Alright.
the Asylum, Arkham City. Never seen Batman. Not once. Just lucky, I guess.
I do believe it's under there somewhere. Oh yeah.
Some freaks chaining up dead bodies. Sounds pretty nasty. Let's go see.
No. Fuck.
Riddler. Talk.
Sure, whatever you say.
We're done.
The bats and
If we don't
women's
find something
something.
soon, I'm punching you in the face.
Why not? Oh.
Sort of back drive straight through a wall like it won't even eat.
Okay. What did that or what? Oh. Okay. Whatever.
Ah, Detective, you arrived! I thought Catwoman's little predicament might encourage your participation. I realized, you see, that the kind of image-obsessed narcissist who places bat symbols on his hubcaps would never willingly submit himself to the kind of humiliation I have in store. Yet, here you are, Detective. The humiliation is waiting below. Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. You will address me at all times as Riddler, the Riddler, or Mr. Nigma, sir. Otherwise, Detective, I expect your patented brand of churlish silence. Rule the second. All gauntlets, cowl-integrated microphones, and other communications devices, bat-themed or otherwise, are to be switched off prior to the start of the test. Should you be caught using any of these, you will be expelled from the course. Rule the third. The use of purpose-built riddle-solving equipment is strictly prohibited. I am familiar with the contents of your utility belt, Detective, and I will be evaluating any sudden additions over the course of this evening most suspiciously. Rule the fourth. In the event of fire or flood, I will be on hand to guide you to the nearest emergency exit. Assuming, that is, you are not too proud to follow my advice. In that eventuality, we will consider your stubbornly prideful suicide an admission of defeat. Rule the fifth. Do not ask for clues. Rule the sixth.
Oh boy.
Should I, in my exasperation, choose to provide you with a clue, hint, obliquely meaningful insult, or any other form of assistance, you will not ask for further elucidation, but instead thank me for my kind generosity, whilst adhering to the forms of address outlined in the very first rule. Rule the seventh. Bathroom breaks will be administered on a discretionary basis. Should we find ourselves at a pivotal moment in your arduous journey to self-realization and defeat, I expect you to hold it in. Rule the eighth. Any accidents resulting from my strict enforcement of the seventh rule are to be considered your fault entirely. Rule the ninth. You are required to recite back to me this full list of rules at any moment I request. Again, keeping in mind the naming conventions I outlined in the very first rule. Rule the 10th. I, the Riddler/Riddler/Enigma Sir, reserve the right to add or announce further rules if and when they become necessary. Yes, I know what you're thinking, Detective. Mr. Enigma Sir knows how to meticulously structure a good time. In any case, Detective, I'm getting rather tired of the way your stupidity forces me to outline the basics like this. So here's that code you've been waiting for. Let's see how long it takes for you to figure out how to use it. What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires.
That and the underground drill didn't have
Come
the
now, Detective.
Arkham
Let's put
Knight
that
does.
grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom, really fast. Tick-tock, Detective, tick-tock. Can that ramshackle motor handle this?
Nope.
Come now, Detective. Time waits for...
Per your request, I've created a series of diagnostic simulations to test the various functions of the suit and Batmobile. Simply select the appropriate program, and the Bat computer will provide a navigational marker.
No man. And I wait for no Batman.
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
control it if it's like that.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes? Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours.
Oh.
Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more!
Oh boy.
Now pay attention, Detective. Go left.
Oh boy. Oh.
You're close, Detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now. Come now, Detective. Time waits for no man. And
Okay, make it.
I wait for no Batman.
Okay.
Oh dear, you seem to have failed. Is
so
the
close.
vehicle to blame or the driver? Probably both. Faster, Batman, like Hermes! Or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury.
Oh.
Oh, Detective, what's that I hear? Is it time's winged chariot hurrying near? Aren't things clearer now that that insane clown has been disposed of? Now you know who your real nemesis is. Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours.
Ah, damn it.
Consider yourself defeated. This test measures intelligence under extreme conditions, Dark Knight. So next time, go faster. If you can't understand the intellectual virtues of completing this trial,
wow.
Batman, I'm not going to explain them to you.
Oh, okay.
Come now, Detective. Time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman.
Oh, oh, you, pal. Oh, you. Bitch.
The other way, Detective.
You son of a bitch.
Too slow. What was that, a practice run? Try it again at some semblance of speed.
Speed, baby!
Do you even know what a racing line is? Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours.
Ah, oh, yeah.
Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Oh. No.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, Detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Well done to the pair of you. That's the first key collected. Don't expect to be sinking your claws into too many more. Too many more. Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel, of course it wouldn't. But now I have several hundred terabytes of performance data relating to the latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. With that in mind, I have prepared for you something a little less knuckle-whitening and rather more brow-furrowing in Chinatown. Hurry on over, Detective, or it won't be curiosity that kills the cat.
Whatever Riddler's built beneath Chinatown, it's not going to stop me.
All right, sir. Connection established. As expected, sir, a small drone force has been deployed to stop you.
payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Excellent work. Bomb defused.
Protect these bombs, Sergeant! Whatever it takes!
Oh. Cool. I might do that one then.
Whatever Riddler's built beneath Chinatown, it's not going to stop me.
Nice.
It ain't no mask, man. He had surgery after that run-in with Killer Croc. You know, I don't think I've ever killed a firefighter before. Really? That surprises me. Yeah, I've whacked cops, paramedics, coast guards, traffic wardens, pest control, but never firefighters. Tonight's a special night for you, man. You guys are crazy. When he starts collecting, he has to get the whole set. Yeah, I remember collecting baseball cards when I was a kid. Me too. Stumpy Jackson, the one card I never got. And look on the bright side. You get to make up for it now. I sure do. Batman's got a tank now? Guess we got him scared. It's the bat! Go, go, go!
Well, well, Dark Knight. Eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are? These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius. Testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. Simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. Detective?
Where's that? Oh wait, you can. No, you can't get up there. Never mind. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go.
Failure at the first hurdle, Detective? I wouldn't have concocted such an elaborate scheme if I knew you were so easily defeated. Oh dear, Dark Knight. You don't stand a remote chance of solving this one. You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out.
Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I have to do.
It might help if I used the remote Batmobile controls.
Oh. Actually, yeah, you might have to actually. You just have to walk like right there and not activate it. Watch. See?
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. Upside down? Oh, thank you, Dark Knight. I thought I'd seen everything.
Oh, maybe it's jump under it. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's do it. Well, they want you to do that, so maybe I'll do it. Let's see if anything's being specific, just in case. Nope. Come on. Let's try that actually. Nah, that probably won't work. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Oh, now it works. Okay, so I had to do that. Okay. Ah. This could be an extra boost. Alright, let's go. There we go. Oh yeah.
Well done, Detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy. Time to play the will game again.
So yeah.
Oh, this is too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Thank goodness.
Oh.
Can you trust him, Catwoman? Trust.
What?
I do want to assure you, Catwoman, that death will be near instantaneous.
Alright, hold on.
Ready to die, my dear?
You better be right, Batman. Head still attached? Great. Collar still attached? Not so great.
Congratulations! You've achieved the very minor victory of not being as stupid as you look. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it. Catwoman, this evening is not about you. Wait for Batman. Wait for Batman. Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting. Orphanage.
Oh, crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here!
Alright, fire has about it. Come fight with me again later.